What you're seeing here is the entrance to a secret, at that time in 1944, base for the Vengeance 3 guns, or as they became known as the London guns. These guns, if you want to call them that, were basically tubes with little sort of detonators coming off it to put a rocket in that would fire towards London. And they reckon that if it had been active, there was 25 guns inside there, and they could fire up to 600 rounds in a minute. I think it would have definitely devastated London if that was the case. Anyway, we're going sort of up there actually to look at where these guns would have protruded from. Right, we're in a place called Mimoyecques in northern France. Now we're going to look at something of what Hitler called his vengeance weapons. So we had the flying bomb, which was the V1. Then we had the V2 rocket that could go not quite into space, but not far off. And then the third one they had was the V3, which were called the London guns. Basically, they were tubes, something like 25 metres long. They would fire a rocket. Right, found it. That'd be a horse, get over there. They would fire a rocket into towards London, but how it got to London, or it would have got to London, was that it was propelled along by little propulsion sort of chambers, and as the rocket went past, it would ignite it, give it a bit of a push up along. And the last time I went to look at something like a structure, I had to sort of try and find how to get in. Then I got caught by a farmer, and he basically told me, I see it there. He basically told me to sort of get out. It was nice, but you know, I could see it was on his land, and that's it. So anyway, crater. That is produced by a tall boy bomb. These were something like £5,000, was it £10,000? One of the two, I can't remember now. But they were big anyway, and they were earth-penetrating bombs, specifically designed to break into concrete. Wow, I mean, this is bloody big. Bloody hell. That's a fair way down there. This is what happens when these humongous bombs hit a place like this. The devastation is unbelievable. Stood on the edge of what's left of the old V3 rocket launching site in a place called Mimoyecques in northern France. This was one of the vengeance weapons that Hitler thought he could win the war with. These were called the V3 cannons. Basically, they were about 25 cannons, roughly 127 metres long, and they had a range of about 165 kilometres or 103 miles, and they were aimed solely at London. They reckon that if they'd got these working, they would have been firing off something like 600 rounds a minute out of 25 of these cannons. The Allies knew nothing about this place, They just thought it may have been possibly a V2 or a V1 rocket launching site, or a V2 anyway, because V1's a little bit different than this. And they thought it was worth bombing it anyway. They did see some railway lines going into the tunnels, because at the front there, that isn't the original tunnel. The original one's at the back here, but I think that's been blown up anyway. So they thought, we'll bomb it anyway. And they bombed it under a thing called Operation Crossbow, which was basically to bomb the Vengeance weapon sites, whenever they thought they could find them. So they sent over 617 Squadron. 617 Squadron, by the way, are dam busters. They blew the Motorhead and Soper Dam up. Well, not Soper Dam because it was earthquake, but the other two they did. So they sent over a squadron of Lancasters, and they were armed with £12,000 or 5,400 kilogram tall boy bombs to bomb this place. Two of them hit this place. It looks like two of them. Some hit where you can see where the craters are, but because these tall boys basically are concrete penetrating bombs, they obviously dug deep into this and blew up. Unfortunately, there was people working below here. Something like 300 people were killed. That was including German workers and slave labour. So this site, in theory, is a war grave. The complex surrendered in September 1944 to the Canadian Third Army, and this is only when they discovered what the purpose of this was for. After the war, Churchill decided that he didn't want anything to do with this. He decided to blow it up without the permission of the French government, which they weren't happy. But he thought, well, if they're pointing at London, there's no way I'm having this left like it is. So a lot of this is damage from being blown up as well. In 1969, a French family paid a visit to this place called Marie Madeleine Monsieur. Had a look at it, went down this here, found out that you could actually dig it out and restore it because he wanted to use it as a mushroom farm, and that's where he was granted permission to do that. A museum was opened here in 1984. It lasted till 2008 when the guy who owned it, or the people who owned it, retired. It was reopened on the 1st of July 2010, and it's now still a museum. The front where I showed you before, that's the entrance to it. The organisation who owned that also owned Epilogue, if it's pronounced like that, and La Coupole, which are two V2 rocket launching sites, but were never commissioned. Okay, let's have a look at what this looks like from the air. You probably can't see the true scale of this, but if this is one of the earthquake bombs that hit it, then the tall boys, sorry, that hit it, then it's absolutely huge. It's massive, this crater. I'll try and give you an idea of the width of this thing is. It's blinking big. You'll see how wide it is in a minute. It's 40 metres across, I reckon. Probably 20 metres deep. Well, I hope you liked my little video on a little bit of the history of Mimoyecques and what it was initially used for. And thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. See you again.